Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of TerrafirmaCraft. I am MrEnvelope, and today we're heading back over to the basalt area because we're gonna get some bismuth. I've yet to come and do that yet. The first bit of bismuth that we kind of found when we got to the basalt area last episode, that's what I need to do. And stop looking at me. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. I did a whole bunch of mining last episode, which you kind of saw, but I stuck around a little bit more, you know, just looking, doing some poking around. There is a barrel that I abandoned over here with just a bunch of basalt cobblestone. We left, like, pretty much all of it here because I had no room. But this time, going that way, this time, I think we're a little better. You know, we got our full empty, backpack, our barrel. This guy's full of some stuff. I found some copper just generating on a side of a mountain cliff side area, and I mined all that up, and it was the rich stuff, so that's pretty good. But something weird happened. I made a backup of the world again, and all of JEI got deleted. All the stuff that we did, so I had to regenerate everything, obviously, and I had to re-import all of our waypoints. I don't know why that keeps happening. It's whenever I make a copy of the world. And it's not that I'm loading the copy. I'm loading the original, so I have no idea why it keeps doing that. But anyways, guys, today what I have planned for is to process a bunch of our metals. And typically I find that to be a little boring, but since we're going to have so much stuff to do, I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through a bunch of the stuff that we have, and then hopefully we'll make our first bit of black bronze, I think. I was looking at the recipe earlier, and it looks like I should probably just land right here. It looks like, oh, because it's right there. It looks like we're gonna have enough to do that. We'll take a look right now once we land. Gotta make sure I don't break the boat. Is there any fresh water around here? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it broke. Okay. Let's just leave that then. Black bronze. Here we go. So we need to make this... Oh, no, not black bronze. Black steel. That's what I meant to say. We gotta get pig iron and weak steel. And... weak steel is made from steel, nickel, which we have, and black bronze, which I'm pretty sure we have. But anyways, black bronze is gold, copper, and silver. So we have all those things for sure. And that is going to be one more step towards getting our final tier metals. If you guys don't know. Nope. Go here. Let's do it this way. Oh no. That red steel. So we need this black steel, some rose gold, some brass, which I don't think we've ever made, and some steel, and then that'll give us a weak red steel, or we can try to go for the blue steel, but I want to go for the red because I think it's the red that holds water and then the blue that holds lava, I think. So we're going to go for the red steel, and this is pretty much what we have to do. But I think there's probably more to this. Oh, and then we have to combine it with the black steel ingot again, and then we get the stuff that we want. So this is kind of like the end game of TerrafirmaCraft, which I'm sure a lot of people know. Where am I going? But I've never done it before. We're going into new waters, pretty much. Let's go ahead and check this bit of bismuth bronze out, because we still need all these basic metals and everything. It's not like... Oh, I also don't have many ladders. Dang it. It's not like all the weaker tier stuff like copper and bismuth become obsolete once you... Oh, nice, we found it. Once you get to the end game, keep getting distracted. What is this? 25. Okay, that's pretty good. Definitely gonna mine this up then. So that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'll meet you guys back at home pretty much. I think you don't want to see like 3 episodes of mining in a row. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys later. What a dumb. Alrighty guys, we're back home. I already put some stuff away, so we're pretty much good to go. And I also got everyone who requested something for the subscriber orchard. I got them already too. But before we do, just wanted to show Nekit that his Douglas fir has grown, and it's a nice one. Really long, this part, and then good size that part. I don't know my tree terms. But anyways, there are 5 people who requested some things. The first one is for Ninja Snow from Brazil, who asked for a cherry tree, my favorite fruit. Maybe. I love fruit. I've just been really craving cherries, and I'm really excited for summer. But we also only have one more spot left over here. Somebody else did ask for a lemon tree, but I didn't want to put it over here because there's so many lemon trees in the back of the orchard over here, and I wanted to keep things a bit diverse. So sorry about that, but you're going over to the new area, and over here, oh, you can see, AF Herping's lemon tree already has some lemon growing. Pretty cool. We also have Matej Gregor, who asked for a pile of charcoal. Freja Edwards, I'm sorry guys if I'm saying your names wrong, who asked for any flower. I chose a blue orchid because it's my favorite vanilla Minecraft flower. So pretty cool. There you go. I think it looks nice. And finally, Mr. Rice-A-Roni asked for some whiskey that is currently in the process of turning into whiskey. Right now it's just some, what's it called? Oats? Not oats. Is it oats? Well, it's some grain. It's some wheat grain, fermenting into some fresh water. So there you go. Everybody who asked for some stuff. Yeah, we're making some pretty good progress with our subscriber orchard. I'm kind of worried that one's going to fill up too soon also. But we won't worry about it until, it fills up and we're out of space. We'll worry about it when it becomes a problem, is what I'm trying to say. But anyways, I barely got started on getting all this stuff over here going. All of these were done already. I had barely started those 2 things, these 2 blooms. Like before I started recording. Oh, that already melted. Nice. Let's grab some more copper. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to start smelting down all of our bismuth and all of our copper. Duh, because that's what I just said I was going to do. We also have all of this poor limonite. That and this. It's all poor stuff. Yep, these are all the same things. And we do have tons of black bismuth. Nope, black bronze. God, I am not good with my names today. We do have all of that, so when we do actually start making our black steel, we'll be good and ready. And I think we might just need one more of these blooms, and then we'll have enough iron ready to go to finish the last 2 tiers of our blast furnace. And once that's good to go, I'll get to making some more pig iron. I think we need pig iron, right? Pig iron, yeah. So we'll get some pig iron, and we'll together probably work on making some weak steel, and that'll be a steel ingot. Really? I didn't know that. Weak steel. I thought I don't know why I thought weak steel was something you get while making steel. I guess I'm wrong. But together we'll make that, and we'll make our first black steel ingot together. Jeez, I don't know anything today. But I do think I'm gonna go ahead and do a lot of this busy work off camera, because I'm just gonna be waiting for things to melt, doing some of this stuff, getting our bloomery going. Yeah, all the boring stuff pretty much. And in case you guys don't know, if anybody... Uh-oh, did I do something wrong? Oh, it's going. For anybody who doesn't know, so that was our bloomery. This is a way to process iron. Every time one of those finishes, we get one of these blooms, and it says 600 units. Every 100 units is 1 ingot, so we get 6 ingots for every process with how I'm doing it. And I'm only doing it that way because we have all of these poor fellas. And those are the smallest bunches. Actually, the little nuggets are, but you guys... That's for another time. And what we're doing here in our crucibles is we're melting down our bismuth nuggets, and as those melt down, we pour them into casts. And same over here for our copper. Pour those into casts, and we're kind of just stacking them up so we can store them in their ingot form as opposed to in these chests. And that's what I'm doing. That's all the busy, boring work I'm going to be doing. I'm probably going to start processing these too. These are a little more interesting, but pretty much heat them up. Once it gets hot enough, we're going to pop them in here, process them into this, and they'll break into 6 pieces, and then we have to get those hot enough, break them down some more. It's a process, but you know what? Sorry, I almost choked. We're getting closer and closer to getting the black steel, and I'll bring you guys back whenever we actually go to make some of this stuff. But that's what I'll be doing. I'll see you guys in a bit once I've gotten through all of this bismuth. There we go, guys. I completed all of it. And just to make sure, these are all... Whoop. Yeah, these are all empty. Okay. Yeah, guys, I smelted up everything, and it looks pretty good. I think we got like another stack and then this. Or copper. Maybe a little bit more. Smelted up all of the bismuth, so we have tons of the stuff now. Everything is getting a little out of hand, so I think it's good that we're going to start... getting rid of some of it eventually. I don't the copper and the bismuth, I don't think those will be used until we get to the red steel, because look at this again, we need pig iron, which is what we get when we use the blast furnace. Everything gets turned into pig iron in the crucible, and then we need the weak steel, and the weak steel is nickel, black bronze, and steel. So yeah, we're not going to be using the copper and stuff now, but I'm glad that we have it. One thing that I think I should probably focus on getting to is more zinc. And this is sphalerite. Luckily, this stuff generates a whole bunch over at the purple base, so that's something for me to do later. But anyways, let's go ahead and upgrade the rest of our blast furnace. While all that was going on, I did manage to get this done. It was really hard for me to keep up with working the bloomeries, or the blooms, the iron blooms that we had, smelting all of the copper and the bismuth, because I was really worried that I was going to accidentally mix them up, and then I'd have to try to save it by making a bismuth bronze blend. I don't want that right now. And I was so certain I was going to mess it up, but I did it. I think I wasted a bunch of charcoal doing all of it at once, but it's fine. We got tons of charcoal. Oh my god, I thought we were out. Ooh, that could have been bad. Is that it? Oh no, this one over here. Or these two. And these two. Okay, there we go. I didn't see these. There we go. We upgraded our blast furnace. Finally. We did it. Okay. Now, I was doing some maths off camera, and it turns out no matter what kind of iron quality you put in there, you're always going to get like a pretty good amount, unless you start mixing them up. Whoa. So if you put in... Okay, so each one of these layers can hold 4 different ores. We have 5 of them, so that's 20... That's 20 different ores we can process at a time. Because 20... I mean, because 4 times 5 is 20. Keep up. Follow. It's harder for me than it is for you, probably. So if we put in our poor iron, that's a 15-unit piece of metal, we'll end up getting 3 ingots from the whole thing. Which isn't that great, but at least we would get a clean amount of metal from it. And then if we add in our normal stuff, the 25 units, then we'll get 5 ingots, and if we add in the 35 units, then we'll get 7 ingots. It's all odd numbers, but that's okay. Obviously, we're going to probably want to do our higher stuff, and we'll honestly just probably save this unless we're like desperate for some steel or something. I don't know. It seems almost dumb to use the poor stuff now. Like, I don't know why I was so keen on getting it. It was really nice for this, for working the, well, I guess it wasn't even nice, because it was kind of holding us back. For the bloomery? The bloomery, I think I'd still rather use the 25 unit stuff. But no matter now. Let's go ahead and get some of the good stuff. So we can put 20. Yoink. That's 20, right? And this will give us 7 ingots. The first thing we have to make with any black steel that we get is an anvil. I know we just made our steel anvil, but that's, you know, kind of how it goes as soon as you're able to upgrade. Not that. We need... Where's my flux? Am I out of flux? I might be out of flux. There we go. Okay, so we got a little bit more flux now. We have plenty of marble, by the way, so that's nothing to worry about. Store that good stuff in there. Toss that. We're also gonna need charcoal. But let's also get the right measurements out. So we're gonna need, it's a 1-to-1 ratio of ore to flux to charcoal, at least to start it up. Now the one thing I'm gonna be a little confused with is when it starts to get to the high enough temperatures, it starts to consume the charcoal and you need to add a little bit more. I'm not sure if I need to add 5 times the amount I would normally add, because for one, the only work I've ever done is with this one layer. Now we're just going up to 5. I would normally just add like 4 pieces of charcoal towards the end in order to, you know, keep it at a high enough temperature. But now I don't know. Do I need to add 20 more? Because there's so many more layers? We'll find out. We do have a little bit of pig iron in here, and we're gonna want that eventually, but we're gonna need some steel. Is this steel, by the way? That is steel. So let's keep our steel right here. Then we'll put pig iron here, and then we'll have black and then blue or red, whatever one comes first. So let's get this going. I hope I'm doing this right. So we add in our ore. Okay. Then the flux. Oh. Then the charcoal. And... You know, I kind of thought it would reach... Oh! Okay. I was gonna say, I thought it would reach the top layer, but... There we go. I guess something just bugged out for a second. Let's see if we can pick anything up really quick. Yeah, it looks like it all got consumed. Okay, that's good. Now we light the fella. Come here. There we go, it's lit. Let's put our timer on, so whenever this note block rings, we'll know to add more stuff. Oh, it looks like it might be a little low on charcoal. Just guessing from that meter. Let's keep 4. Whoop. Let's keep 4 right there. I think that's 4. Oh no, my legs! Yeah, just to see what happens. I know how to do the blast furnace, guys. It's just I'm a little unsure about the extra stuff, if there's any extra steps in there. I'm gonna go ahead and assume there aren't, but that's probably not the smartest. Now, in terms of getting up to the top, I think I want to add a staircase. And that might be a little bit extravagant for a blast furnace, but you saw what I just did. Every time I work with the blast furnace, I would fall. I would never use the ladder. I would think, it's fine, I can just jump. And more often than not, I'd just hurt myself and I'd die, pretty much. So I think we're going to want to put like a staircase. Let me grab some wood, just so we can kind of plan it out. So ideally, we would start our first step about like right there. Don't want to bring it past this. We're definitely going to move that guy. And we would have it go up. I'm not thinking a too wide staircase also. Probably have to keep some sort of flat bit right there. Whoop. Like like so. This is why I wanted the wood. It would be easier to break if something went wrong. Oh, do we want to have it wrap all the way around? I feel like that's going to be kind of ugly. I mean, I think having a staircase on your blast furnace is going to be ugly no matter what. But, yeah, I could see this being okay. We'd have to bring the staircase out one more block, I just realized, too, because this plate being on the fire brick, like how I just looked up real quick to see what it was called. The plate on the fire brick actually takes up a whole block space. So, with that, since we'd have to come out one more block, we could probably do this. Whoop! Did I use them all up already? Let's go ahead and take this guy out. And these. Yeah, so we'd be able to go up to like this height, but we'd be all the way over here. And that's kind of weird. I'm wondering, though, if we move this staircase over a couple blocks, we could probably get to the same Y level a bit earlier, so we could just have a platform in the back where we can access everything inside of here. So I think that might be what we do. So I'm going to go ahead and play around with this while this guy heats up. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Probably shouldn't take too long. It'll probably be a quick cut. It just rang. It just rang. Okay, so now this guy should be... Yeah, I think it did heat up enough. I think that's what we wait for. Like, that's why we have the timer. Just because we wanted to get to that heat. But then I think we also... Whoop. I got rid of the whole thing. Well, there's still some... Alright, it got consumed. Let's just... Not that. No, come back. Let's just add a little bit more right there. I think that'll be fine. And let's start pumping the bellows, I think is what we're supposed to do. This also does make it so the charcoal gets consumed faster. But the idea is that we're going to get it so hot that it's going to melt before it all gets consumed, I think. Oh, it's turning. Getting turned. So I was reading on the wiki that as long as the charcoal doesn't run out, you should be fine. I think that's what it was trying to say. Like, who knows if I actually need to add more charcoal to the top. I'm pretty sure I do. But, oh, charcoal's running out. Gotta go to the top. Go to the top. I think this is what people were talking about when they said, I should... Whoop! I should add a dispenser at the top to dispense charcoal easier, which I think we'll definitely do. Now that I'm doing this. Oh, we got tons of charcoal now. I think I made a mistake. That's okay. As long as we get the ore out of there, I'm happy. And it's gone. Perfect. And then there should be 720. Oh my goodness. We did it! We did it. I am very happy with that. This guy's just going to be really hot for a while then. I wasted a bunch of charcoal, so I need to keep a better eye on what I'm doing. I think when we set up that dispenser, it's going to be tons easier to keep track of everything. Because then I can just push the button, check this right away, you know. But for now, this is pretty good. I'm happy with it. And we didn't really use, like, if we didn't waste this bit, we really didn't use that much charcoal. Like, not a whole bunch more than I kind of assumed I'd have to. It seems like adding just the 4 on top might have been, like the 4 extra, might have been just as good. That makes sense. But anyways, we got to process some of this pig iron into steel, and then we still got to put down a whole bunch more pig iron in here. Because once we get, well, I guess... No, that's not how you do it. Once we get our weak steel blend made with the nickel, black, bronze, and steel, we're going to have to combine pig iron with it in here. So we're going to have to save some pig iron, but obviously none of this. So I guess I'm just gonna process a bunch of iron then, get us a bunch of steel, and hopefully that won't take too long. And I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, because this is gonna take a long time, and you just saw me do a whole load, so yeah, I don't think you're missing out on much. I'll be back. Well, guys, I hate to do this, but I think we're gonna end the episode here pretty soon. We're not gonna be getting our dropper. Perfect. We're not gonna be getting our black steel today, because I think I want to just go ahead and process a bunch of the steel today, or in between episodes at least, because this is taking quite a while. The episode is getting pretty long, and how are we gonna do this? Yeah, I think we'll just wait till next episode, which should be okay, since I think I'm on the right track. And you guys can tell me some tips too, like if I'm doing something stupidly wrong. Go ahead and grab those. So I want to try dropper there, and I think, oh, but I can't put it there because that guy's there. Oh, plus I don't think you can put, yeah, you can't put buttons on flat surfaces, or on, you know, on the floor in this version. And I don't think putting it right there is going to be that. That kind of sucks. Well, we could put the dropper under there, and then put like a torch tower. I think that's what somebody had recommended. Then how would I get the signal in there? Because I can't do anything with these in the way. Let's try that. That's not gonna work. I know it. I already know it. Yeah, I can't even hit it. I can get up here. Yeah, I don't know. That might have to... We'll just leave that for now. But this is what we have for our staircase. I went ahead and grabbed some claystone bricks, because I really like these, and I always forget about them, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to use them, since it's just for the stairs. Kind of goes with this area a little bit. We have so many different rock types here, it's ridiculous. I don't think adding one more is going to make it look any less weird than it does now. But I wanted to go ahead and put a bit of a stair rail. And I was thinking we could bring in some... what's that stuff called? The good stuff. The wood? Hickory. We could bring in some hickory. Hickory looks good. And put the fences and stuff right here. But this is kind of the idea, how everything is going to be. This will be full of the charcoal. We'll jump up and struggle to push this button to get it dispensed and everything. Oh, but that's not going to work either, because I wanted to chisel these like upside down stairs. Well, maybe we can. We can just leave this one to be a full block, since it kind of needs to. And then I wanted to add a bit of a railing up here too. Ooh, this is a lot. Maybe we'll do straight up fences. We'll get like fences of the hickory logs and put them over here. That can go there, and then yeah, I think that'll be okay, if not terrible. And that'll go there. Maybe we can put some fences right there too. Just make it so it's not just a bunch of stone bricks, you know? This guy out. There we go. That. This is gonna look okay. I'm getting, again, used to working with the blast furnace, and I'm really happy about that. This whole underside is going to be really ugly. I know it. And know what I can really do about the underside, aside from maybe bring this all the way down so it looks like it has some structure too. Oh, time to pump the bellows. We already have 1100. That's 11 ingots right there, so plus this one is 12. We're doing pretty good with this, and I'm really happy about that. And it turns out we got all this rich stuff too, so I'm not going to be running out of the stuff anytime soon. But that is where we're at, guys. I do think, you know what, let me finish this really quick. We'll finish up the staircase, and then we'll end the episode for sure right there. That seems fair to me. Oh yeah, in between when I was working some of this stuff, I noticed that my 2-year, I think that's how you say that, my 2-year was about to break, and I panicked because I was so certain that I just made one. And I looked around all my, tool racks, and I couldn't find it. And so I struggled really quick to make one. It had like 16 durability left, and it was going down quick when I was pumping these, because everything just all happened at the same time. I managed to make it right at the last second, and I was able to pop it in as soon as the one broke. So I was very happy and very relieved. And then I remembered, put it in here because it didn't go on the tool racks. So now we have an extra, which is good because I'm going to be using this a whole bunch, and the durability seems to go down fairly quickly, so yeah, we might want to invest in a steel one pretty soon. Oh, looks like we're going to need more charcoal. Let's put that in there and let's play with our button. Not a euphemism, I swear. So let's push that, and how much did it go up? Okay, perfect. Because we don't want to overfill it, and we don't want to underfill it. We want to be able to have quick access down here. I think having that whole torch tower idea would be more efficient than having to jump up on a counter, but I want this to also look pretty good too. And I know a lot of people have a hard time getting their blast furnaces. We're not going to have that problem. So let's go ahead and get a new one set up right away. We're going to need a lot more of this stuff. Grab... Okay, this is going to break. Gotta get more flux. I gotta just go ahead and make a decent amount of this stuff. You, come with me. And we just pop in the ingredients again. So we need 20. 20. What am I doing? There we go, 20. I meant to do that. There we go. And then this is full of charcoal. Awesome. So I feel like I have quite a bit of work to do in between episodes. Going right. Gotta wait for it to heat up. This has 1800. That is awesome. I feel like I got quite a bit of stuff to do. I want to go do a harvest of the wood, get a charcoal pit going, finish processing this stuff, and get ready for next episode when we actually come to build the or not build, when we come to make our first batch of black steel. Pretty exciting. It's a pretty big step for me in my TFC series. But let me go ahead and do this basic stuff really quick, just clean up and everything, and we'll look at the end product now. Yeah, I missed the timer, and or I forgot to set it, and it looks like this stuff is melting already. So, whoops, too busy building. And I think it came out okay. Our staircase is not our best build, but everything in this series, all the builds that we do, they're not typically the best. I'm not ever too sure with what I'm doing, but I think it's going to be okay. And I found one goof that I did. I'm sure you guys may have spotted it already, but we'll take a look at that once this is done being what it is. Oh man. There we go. Nailed it. Managed to make it somehow. But anyways, guys, the staircase is done. It's right there. Again, it's not perfect. It's not beautiful. I'll actually face it right now in just a second. Let's grab more charcoal because I goofed up so bad. But this is how it is. We have that nice platform up there. That's probably the best looking part, if anything. We come up. I just showed this, I know, but I also have to get another batch going, so you're going to watch this again and you're going to like it. I think it's probably still important. Hey, how come it didn't fill up all the way? I see that. I see that gap right there. I don't know why it's been doing that. And then, like, more often than not, it'll just fix itself. But other times it doesn't. Oh, come on. Did I miss something? No, I... Just dump a little more. Sometimes it doesn't pick up the ore. I don't know where it goes. Come on. Probably start the timer too. Oh, come on. I know I put in 20. There we go. Okay, it filled up. Let's still go ahead and put... I don't think that was 4. That looked like 5. There we go. Let's still drop that there. Because we might as well do that while we're up there. Manually put some down. But yeah, this is it. We have our platform. Sorry, I'm all over the place trying to end this. This is where I goofed. I forgot that this was 3 wide. And I went ahead and made a flat space of 2 by 2. Yeah. So we kind of have this visible bit right there. But you know, it's fine. I don't really care. This thing looks pretty okay how it is. The thing that's weird though is we kind of just have like all these support fellas. And I'm not sure what to do with this space, but I have a small idea. This could be the entrance to a really small workshop type area. Or it could just be like another storage area for more of our ingots, because we are running low on space. These spots I think are going to be reserved for bronze, because we've yet to make any bronze, and we're going to be needing that for the red steel, I believe. We're not going to have room for the black steel over here either, or the red steel, or the blue steel. Yeah, we're not going to have room for everything right here, so I'm thinking this could be like a storage area, or it could be some other sort of storehouse. It could be the entrance to like a underground vault, but I don't really want to do that since we have all these counters for storing our metals. Even though they are filling up, like, look at this gold. That's a lot of gold. I'm not too sure, but this is how we have our staircase. Its first function is done. I'm happy with it. Came out okay. Looks pretty good. But let me know what you guys think what we should do with this area, if you have any ideas. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Whoop. I'll see you in the next one. Whoop, took a picture. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know what you think of all of our stuff that we did today, too. There's a better way to do some of this stuff, too, like if I'm forgetting something to add to the blast furnace. But I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out, and bye-bye.